Hi, this is Chris Smith for T3.com, clutching the world's most wanted gadget. Yes, Apple iPad fever has gripped the gadget world, and now the party has come to the UK, allowing Apple mad Brits to get their hands on Apple's sumptuous tablet device. But amid all of the hysteria, are we actually forgetting something? This is a really expensive piece of kit, but what's it actually for? Aside from the obvious Apple cool factor, no one has yet been able to give the device a true purpose. T3's team of experts have been poking and prodding the iPad for weeks now, looking to discover guilt and vanity-free reasons to pick up one of the sexiest gadgets we've ever seen on these shores. Here, you'll find your real reason to buy the Apple iPad.
All the time I've been speaking to people outside, they have their reservations about why you would want an iPad. And I think for me, the real beauty of the iPad, the thing that makes it come into its own, is when you get to see magazines, newspapers, books rendered well on the iPad. You get to see beautiful visuals mixed up with this sort of great dynamic content that brings the best of the print world. And then you see that you can actually do all of those things that you love doing on the web, but whilst you're browsing through a magazine. So I can share articles with friends sort of via Twitter. I can make comments live on the page. I can sort of tap one of the pictures and it will play the video right there in the page. I can scroll through a gallery of pictures without leaving that page, just at the flick of a finger. And I think once you start to sort of see that real sort of visual experience, which is very, very different to anything we've had before, you can sort of get a real feel of where the iPad belongs.
Maybe not the main purpose of the iPad, but the main reason to own the iPad is not so much as a means of absorbing material that's being constantly bombarded at you, but actually creating your own media, for want of a better word. It's got almost limitless possibilities as a kind of musical creation tool, as a photographic manipulation tool. It seems like a way video editing has become a lot simpler, a lot easier to grasp for people over recent years. But I think this could really make it something that absolutely everybody can be editing their own videos, which, if nothing else, will mean that the quality of YouTube will go up exponentially, which can only be a good thing.
For me, what Apple has done, they've for the first time created a computer that anyone can use. There aren't any instructions in the box. You open it up and all of a sudden you've got a computer that can do 90% of the tasks that most people want to do in one package, which is email, internet, viewing photos and downloading apps. I've been teaching my granddad how to use his computer now for about 15 years and he still doesn't know. I gave him this and he could use it straight away. He knew how to unlock it, how to use the apps, how to get onto the internet, how to browse the internet. It just made sense, and I think that's a really key point that not many people have picked up on, that this is a computer for all.
So there you have it. For those of you who are still weighing up the option of splashing the cash on an Apple iPad, the T3 team has served up 3 compelling reasons to do so. First of all, it's superb as a brand new means of enjoying your favourite content. Secondly, once those high-end apps start flowing, it's going to open up a whole new world as a creation tool. And finally, this is a computer that will work for any skill level straight out of the box. There's 3 reasons to buy the iPad, but does that make it this year's essential piece of technology? Let's leave it up to the T3 team for the final word.
I don't think it's essential in the way that air and water and access to telecommunications in general is essential, but it's the most exciting thing that's come out this year. It's hard to imagine anybody who buys it not finding some sort of enjoyable use from it.
For me, yes it is. It's bridging that gap between what my phone can do and what my powerful laptop can do. It's a device that I can just pick up and use. It's instant on. I can jump online, I can check my emails, and it's just wrapped up in a beautiful device, and I think this is the way that computers are going to go.
I think it could really be a game changer. I think what we'll see is after this a lot more competitors coming out in the tablet world, and I think having a device that sits on your coffee table at home that's really, really rapid to fire up will become something that people use as a real companion.